Hello everyone, welcome to Best Solutions English classes. This is Pratibha Anand, your English teacher. Today I am going to tell you the summary of the chapter of Gulmohar 7, that is unit number 5, Wet in the Forest. Story Wet in the Forest is written by Dhriti K. Lahari Chaudhary. So firstly we will know about author. Dhriti K. Lahari Chaudhary was a professor of English and an elephant expert. He journeyed over thousands of miles in the forests of India, studying elephants. He wrote in both English and Bengali and published different books on elephants. In this story, he gives a detailed description of elephants' behavior towards their fellow beings and towards humans also. Let's start the summary of the story Wet in the Forest. In March 1991, the East Mednipur Forest Division in the West Bengal sought the help of the Wildlife Wing of the Forest Department. A young elephant, accompanied by a herd of more than 50 elephants, was injured and could not walk well because its leg stumbled over a sal tree stem or a broken bamboo. मीन्स एक 50 एलिफेंट्स के ग्रुप में से एक यंग एलिफेंट जो था उसके पैर में साल ट्री स्टम्प से या ब्रोकन बैम्बू से चोट लग गई थी. And it was being very difficult for the forest department to treat him because all the herd were present with that elephant and they were not leaving him alone for a single minute. All attempts to drive away the herd were unsuccessful as the herd, after being driven away, always came back to rescue their injured teammate who was lagging behind. A 3-member team from the Wildlife Wing of the Forest Department sets out for the spot. They are wondering how to locate the herd when a young man from a local tribe approaches them and tells them where the injured animal can be found. He has been taking food for it. With his help, the team traces the elephant. Next, they need to separate it from its herd. Again, the local people help. They fire crackers to chase away the herd. The injured tusker is then located and approached. At the crucial moment when the animal has finally been spotted and there is little time to lose, it turns out that the syringe with the tranquilizers are not ready. Tranquilizer means to make a person or animal calm or unconscious by giving them a drug. So the tranquilizers are not ready. The officer has no experience of treating elephants and thus has not prepared the syringes. As he prepares them calmly and carefully, the frightened elephant begins to move. In front of the team, between them and the patient, are a number of sal tree trunks. Behind them, a group of villagers ready to offer advice. Once the elephant pauses, the officer fires his dart gun. The arrow hits the animal after it falls over sideways. The team examines it and treats it, flowing out the infected blood, administering antibiotic, tying bandage, and so on. Means the team treated the injured elephant. The elephant is now supposed to wake up, but it doesn't. At the same time, its companions, ever patient and loyal, are already on their way back to him. The team wants to wait till the elephant regains consciousness. Means the wildlife team wants to wait for his consciousness. But it is not possible. No tree there can support a machan, and no one can spend the night on the ground near 50 wild elephants. So they return to their rest house and learn later, much to their relief, that the elephant had recovered during the night and was taken away by the herd. So, this is a non fiction report made interesting with relevant facts, details, and a problem solution style of reporting. At each step, the speaker and his team face a problem, means how to locate the elephant, how to chase away the herd, etc., and progress by solving it. This also maintains suspense as we do not know at any point what the next step will be. The text serves as an example of the wonderful patience and loyalty of elephants and a feel good case study of how human beings can work for the benefit of their fellow creatures. Hopes you clearly understood the story of this chapter. Thanks for watching the video. Give your likes and comments.